to prosper in all that they do. Thank you particularly for the first responders, and ask you please watch over them and bring them out of harm's way whenever they inevitably are drawn into it, bring them home safe to their families. Thank you for the opportunities that we have for government, self-governance, and we understand that many around the world don't have those abilities, and we ask you please would watch over all of them and help us to never take that for granted, and to do our jobs in a way that's serious and responsible. Thank you particularly for the troops that make that possible, and ask you please watch over them and their families. Please bless, keep the work of our hands and the meditation of our hearts, that they may be acceptable in your sight. Thank you most of all for your Son. It's in His name. Amen. Amen. Join me in pledge to the United States flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And the Texas pledge. On the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. All right, thanks to all, and like I said, welcome, and we're glad you're with us tonight. So now we're going to move to item number 4, which is reading of proclamations and special presentations, proclaiming April 2023 as Child Abuse Prevention Month. So I'm going to read this. It says, whereas children are our future and our greatest resource, and whereas every child deserves a nurturing family and safe environment to grow into a healthy, productive member of the community, and whereas child abuse is one of our nation's most serious public health problems and threatens the safety of our community, and whereas in Tarrant County, 5,506 children were confirmed as victims of child abuse or neglect in 2022, and whereas Alliance for Children provided trauma-informed services to 2,434 children in 2022, and whereas finding solutions to prevent child abuse is a community responsibility and depends on the involvement of all citizens, and whereas effective child abuse prevention, investigation, and treatment programs succeed because of partnerships among public and private agencies, schools, religious organizations, medical services, and the business community. And now, therefore, be it proclaimed that we, Joe Ashton, Mayor, and the Council of the City of River Oaks, do hereby proclaim the month of April 2023 as Child Abuse Prevention Month, and urge our fellow citizens to work together to help reduce child abuse and neglect significantly in the years to come. Proclaim this 14th day of March 2023. And I believe we have someone here to provide this to, so. And if you'll please give your name and kind of just tell us who you are and what you're from.
Yes. Hello everyone, I'm Esther Saldivar, here representing Alliance for Children. I'm the Outreach and Training Supervisor within the agency, and we really are just a nonprofit within Tarrant County that serves all the children that have been abused, more of the more serious types of crimes. But all of that is possible because of you all the funding that you provide, and all the participation that we have from River Oaks Police Department, from Chief Stewart to the detectives, through the frontline workers. All that is made possible from you all. With the money that we're able to get from y'all, we're able to provide free services to our families. That includes any of the case coordination, forensic interviews, any of the mental health services that we provide them. It's all free, and it's all because of you all. So thank you all for everything.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We will now move on to public testimony. Citizens are invited to speak on any topic or agenda item before and during the meeting by response to the mayor to be recognized. However, unless the item is specifically listed on the agenda, council is required under the Texas Open Meetings Act to limit our response with a statement of specific factual information reciting the city's existing policy on the issue, or directing the person making the inquiry to visit with city staff about the issue. No council deliberation is permitted for topics not specifically listed on this agenda. Do you have anyone wishing to speak during public testimony? Come on up. I think we know you, but if you'll give name and address for the record.
I don't know. I'm Don Istook. I live at 1700 Inspiration Lane. And I just want to go over a few things that I discussed at EDC last night. And I know they can't be deliberated. I know that. And I know you can't really discuss it. I just want to bring up some information. Pretty well, I'm going to kind of go over what we went over last night. When we built homes in River Oaks, we took property that was either vacant lots or substandard, turned them into producing homes. And on the tax value, we turned, for example, the Meandering Place addition was on tax rolls at $180,000. After we built 6 homes, it's on tax rolls today to $1.3 million. So quite a bit difference in the tax money. So we turned vacant lots, tore down some homes, didn't displace anybody, we brought in new families. Okay, so the area that we've identified in the city that's we feel right for development is the former Masonic Temple on Baylor Street, 5550 Baylor. It's vacant, got land area about 36,000 feet. Our community center land area of the center parking lot and the vacant lot is 66,000 feet. The building of the community center takes up 12,000 feet. So with the parking, the land park area, let's say, is about 40,000 feet, which is larger than what this area of the Masonic Temple. That's about 36,000 feet. So for the past 60, 70 years, the city received 0 tax dollars for this property. We, whether it be me, my company, or somebody else, we propose that the city sell that property to a developer that goes in to build what we would do be single-family homes, not apartments, not zero-lot lines, but single-family homes. And with the structure that it is right now, you can put 5 homes in that area. Well, based on existing tax values today, and based on estimates of home value, in 5 years, the homes would be valued at approximately $1.6, $1.7 million. The tax benefit to the city and the school district could be in excess of $175,000. A lot of change, chunk of change. So right now, the city has invested in that property. Let's take what it's on the tax rolls for is at $238,000. You've had that for close to a year. The investable amount of that money in tech pool, T-bills, certain funds, that's $11,000, $12,000 that income could have been had by that particular property. If you do work with this and go park with this, you've got to look at losing the potential purchase price of that to the city, plus the demo cost. We've had estimates of about $50,000 to do asbestos abatement and tear that property down. So whatever, if the city goes that direction, somebody's got to pay to tear that down. So in essence, you're looking at investing $300,000, the value of the property plus the tear down, about $300,000, versus getting whatever purchase price would be, getting that money back. That money goes back into the city for investable funds, for business development, and so forth. It makes sense to me from an economic standpoint, bring in new families, new homes, build homes that are like that, similar to what we built over on Meandering and Yale and on Oxford that fit in with the neighborhood, and turn that into investable money for the city, tax money. Citizens coming in, paying taxes, paying sales tax with the businesses, and hopefully we attract more and more businesses. So I just want to put that out there for food for thought, because these are real life figures. Real life figures, the homes that we built on the tax rolls for city and school district, they're reaping over $107,000 to $108,000 a year from those homes based on values that are going up and up and up. So if you look at sales price of homes, and I don't know what the homes in Black Oak are going to actually sell for, but we're looking at $300,000 to $350,000 homes, and on the tax rolls, when you buy a home, that's going to be what they're going to be taxed on, and then, of course, values will go up and up. So based on current tax rolls, my estimate is about $170,000+ to the city